So what are these yellow signs telling us?
These are the pedestrian crosswalk signs, so we can stop for any pedestrian or crosswalk.
Good.
For Rebecca Fenninger, this isn't just idle car talk. It's a good sign that her student Cameron Coster has been paying attention in driving class at Stmarts of Maryland in Ellicott City.
I was probably a little bit nervous at first just because driving is like a big deal. It's something, everyone has to go through, has to learn.
How you learn can make all the difference between a good, confident driver and one who's not. She says parents aren't always the best teachers behind the wheel.
A lot of times the parents possibly could be too emotional, whereas I'm an outsider, I'm very calm, relaxed. So, if the student does something they're not supposed to do, we don't freak out. You just stay relaxed and just explain what they did.
I hear it all the time from students say, "Oh, Mr. Sheehan, I'm a good driver." Well, the person next to you could be the worst driver.
Chip Sheehan, the president and owner of Stmarts of Maryland, is uniquely qualified to teach others how to drive.
I was the lead driving instructor for the Secret Service for 23 years.
He and his partner started the company in 2008 with just 4 cars. 7 years later,
now we've grown to 30 employees and roughly 18 cars. And we're in 13 different high schools, Baltimore County, Howard County, and Carroll County.
Sheehan says the basics of driving haven't changed a lot, but traffic has gotten worse and so have distractions.
When we were growing up, it was driving under the influence and people driving without licenses, but now that's the biggest, whether it's the GPS, some of these vehicles, even the Apple Watch. Now people can get texts on their Apple Watch.
To get a learner's permit in Maryland, teenagers have to log at least 60 hours of supervised driver training with their parents.
So where are drivers most vulnerable? It turns out it's in the parking lot.
Pedestrians are walking around, people leaving, they are not looking where they're going.
Not too long ago, I got in my first accident with someone else. I was pulling out of my work parking lot, and someone just backed out of their parking spot really fast without looking and backed into the side of my car. So it wasn't a major accident, no one was injured, but, just something you have to learn to deal with, and, had to call the insurance company and all of that.
A minor mishap, which hasn't dampened Cameron's enthusiasm for driving, but it has motivated him to share this message with other inexperienced drivers.
Especially, when you get your license, you can drive other people, that's an exciting time, but pay attention to the road and pay attention to what you're doing and obey the laws, and you should enjoy driving.
I'm Nancy Yamada for Your Money in Business.